Icaro's production would like to introduce you to some models of bar benders, combined cutting machines and their equipments. As these images will show you, by opening the front door of every bar bender and combined machine, you will find a full range of standard tools, as the operator is showing you now. The set of tools will consist of one yellow pedal remote control, one set of blades, one square pin, one checking block, 3 bush pins, one stirrup pin, bushes with an external diameter of 50 to 130 millimeters, and a set of keys that you will use during the assembling. The operator is now opening the cover of the rotating plate of this combined machine. He is showing you the cable to use to connect the cover plate, since it comes unassembled. Therefore, it will have to be assembled on site. As you can see, the cover plate can be mounted from one side of the rotating plate and also from the opposite side, but it is not necessary to apply it if the country where it will be used is not a European country. Going back to the assembling of the cable, the black relay will have to be fitted near the rotating plate. Now we will show you the assembling of the checking block. The block is mounted to the movable saddle with the help of a first pin, whilst the second pin gets mounted on the rotating plate. After this operation, the square pin is used to fit the checking block. The next step with the machine working, and after having used these tools, is to assess in which direction the rotating plate is spinning, and depending from which direction we want to make the bend, we will use the black switch on the panel to get the correct rotating direction. Therefore, as the operator is showing, by simply pressing the black button, you can get the direction that you like. Just use the pin and consequently the first bush. Now you can install the yellow pedal remote control that will allow you to operate only with the help of your foot, leaving your 2 hands free to operate. As this video is showing, the space to use is smaller than the bar. Therefore, we will operate the movable saddle to reduce or increase the gap between the checking block and the central bush. By operating the handle of the saddle the same way as the operator is showing, we will then be able to insert the bar that will be later transformed. Here we can see the cutting side of the combined machine. This part allows the operator to cut the bars. To do so though, you should not use the rotating plate, and you should clear up all the elements on the circular part of the machine. Now, by moving the pedal towards the cutting side, we can start cutting the bar. The operator will be allowed to do stirrups by inserting the stirrup bender onto the rotating plate. The position of the stirrup bender is achieved moving the movable saddle up to the necessary hole, and the help of a pin that will block the tool. Now you can add the rotating plate with another pin, on which one bush will be mounted. The machine is now ready for the first stirrup. To create a proper stirrup, we need to insert on the working plate a stirrup measurer that is mounted onto the opposite side of the stirrup bender. You will have to allow the bar into the bender and then measure it with the first step and also with the second step. With the help of the images, let's see the bending arm and the biggest bushes. You will mount the bending arm, made of special steel, in the center of the rotating plate with the help of a pin. Consequently, a special bush will be mounted onto the central pin. After this pin, another pin will be added to the external hole of the bending arm. Bending arm at this stage is now ready to be assembled with another bush. You are advised to always check the rotating direction of the working plate. Once you will have decided on which side you will work, you will have to mount, with the assistance of a pin, the square block onto the movable saddle. By inserting another bush on this same pin, you will be ready to operate. The correct measurements will have to be taken through the use of the saddle. At this stage, with the two bushes in mind, we will take the bar to shape. Before any operation, it is recommended to always check the rotating direction of the plate. It will help to avoid any accident. This demonstration is showing you how to make a special bend by using the bending arm. Going along with these images and the explanation of the Icaro cutting machine, the operator will show you that before starting any operation, we have to establish the rotating direction of the engine. In fact, the flywheel must follow the direction of the arrow as is showed on the red counter of the machine. In the section where we cut the iron bar, we find the cover plate that, following the European Community rules, is applied so to avoid working with the cover plate up. Therefore, to allow the machine working properly, the cover must be lowered down. You will be now able to use the unlever that will start the blade and cut the bar. In the allowed space, we will insert the bar that we want to cut. To do so, we will use the red checking block as the video is showing you. Now we are ready to execute the cut, and you can test it many times without problems. As you can see, the cut can be done also with the fixed pedal that you will find under the cutting side of the machine. Thank you. We wish you the best work ever with Icaro Machineries.